Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets. Today, joined via Skype by Vicky out in Albuquerque.
Hello.
We found a beer that we could both get fairly easily, both me and Denmark and her in Albuquerque, and it's the, as you see on her side, it's the Chimay, the blue one. Vicky got the big ol' 750 there. Where did you get that?
Ready for it.
Where did you get your beer?
Where?
Yeah, where did you find it?
Just at Sunflower Market. They have a bunch of beers from like all over the world. It's really cool. So that's why I got this one. But this is the only size of bottle they had. So.
Yeah, so we can get the big ones too, but I opted for the small. What is that? 12.5 ounces, I think. Says it's basic. Well, all of you guys on there know what Chimay is, and this is the 2000. I have the 2011 vintage. Does it say a vintage on your? It should say on the front.
I don't see vintage. It says Grand Reserve.
It's weird. It's the same beer, but they just called it Big Bottle Grand Reserve. It's a Belgian strong dark ale on 9% or quadruple, made by the Chimay Monastery in Belgium by the Trappist, authentic Trappist product. I've had this beer numerous times. Never got around to reviewing it. I know a lot of you guys have had it, so yeah, let's get it poured. Oh, mine's doing the same thing. Mine was exploding out of the bottle.
Mine got everywhere when I popped the cork.
Destroy your carpet. Wow, that head is so fizzy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, what would you call the color on it, Vicky? Pretty dark.
It is pretty dark, but it's kind of red a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like... Go ahead.
It's like a little bit like, sort of like a reddish brown color. Is that?
Yeah, I completely agree, actually. Maybe like a ruby red or mahogany.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
The head is kind of like, this is like soapy, bubbly. It's not very thick looking. Like, kind of off-whitish. You want to check it out? Smell it?
Yeah.
I get a lot of like candied sugar or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like the brown sugar or something like that. And caramel.
Hmm.
Do you see that? Or like raisins?
Really? I don't really smell that it's that sweet.
Well, what do you like?
I smell the spices.
Yeah. Like a clovey, spicy aroma or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I smell more so.
Yeah. And it smells like it's not super complex, and it smells kind of light for a 9% beer. I don't think it smells like super intense. But I think it's a nice aroma. It has this weird, or this kind of bready feel to it almost.
Yeah, I get that.
Some raisins and all. It smells fairly nice, I think. It's not my favorite of all the Trappist ales, but it's probably my favorite of the Chimay ones. But do you want to give it a taste?
Sure. Cheers. Yeah, it's pretty like wholesome tasting.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. It's like kind of a big, kind of robust.
Yeah, exactly.
Body on it, I say, is on the lighter side, or medium. It's not that big. And it's quite dry. I've only had one sip, and I still, feel the dryness.
Yeah, it is very dry.
It's got a little bit of alcohol heat to it.
Yeah.
You do taste it's 9%, I think. But I didn't cool mine down either. I just got it, in my cellar.
No, I taste I don't know, more like the spices, and maybe sort of a little bit peppery. Just more like spices. Spices is what I taste.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of spicy. I do get a decent amount of the dark fruits, though. And a little bit of an alcohol burn. I get a little bit of that raisin, a little bit of dark fruits. The caramel, kind of dark, darker sugary flavor, darker bread or something. And as you say, the spices. So yeah, rating-wise for me, I'm going to actually give this a straight-up 90. It's a classic in the beer world. I like it a lot. I'm sure you probably don't like it as much because you're not into the big, robust, darker beers. So, yeah, what grade are you going to give it, Vicky? And be honest.
I'll give it an 80. Yeah, it's a little bit darker and a little bit, like you said, more robust than something I would generally enjoy. But, I mean, like you said, it's overall a good beer. It's not like I'm disgusted by drinking it or anything. Like, it's a good beer. It's just not like a preference.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably preferred the Lindemans Creek.
Yeah, but even that was like really sweet after a while.
Yeah, it gets a little cloying, that beer. But yeah, that's how it goes. You gotta find a middle ground or something like that. But yeah, guys, that does it for the beer review of the Chimay Blue. Or Beleux. Thanks to Vicky for joining. Yeah, good beer. Let us know what you think of it. It's a classic. I'm sure all of you guys out there had it. And yeah, I think we're gonna say cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
And we're gonna see you guys in another beer review.